For it this time, doesn't work out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Watch a slant, watch a slant.
General West, hey, exit.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
He'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Max 3, 218, chopper.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back now in Foxborough. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
6-6, pull it high.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Hey, 2, 5.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Rip right. Check hot route.
Recon, 132, get it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Hey, Delta. Ready.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Check 24, check 24. Quick the edge. Go.
80 weapon. Say go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, you're...
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown from 6 yards away. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll get in, although there is a flag down. But if it's offsides, this is going to stand. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So the Ravens now down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. They'll have 1 play, maybe 2 before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. He's back to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. He'll look to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. A little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, 1-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel.